Okay, so on this twin flame journey, it's like there's these two timelines going on that are it's like these two storylines. And the one storyline is in this world where everything is and what he is saying straight out. But then on the other side of his mouth, the emotional side is a different story. There's a completely different storyline going on there. It's like he's pushing me away and pulling me in at the same time. It's like we're getting closer every time we have one of these rounds that we go on. It's like we get a closer bond and a deeper understanding of each other. But in some level, there's like a holding away. So obviously, I'm getting this worked out. This is working itself out. Um, I'm waiting for it to conclude. But I feel like there's definitely an unfolding going on in my life. There's a revealing. Something is being revealed to me, and it's something big. And through this journey, it's like a reflective journey. So I have to sit through my deepest emotions. And I'm kind of being held there until they resolve. I'm just sitting in them. Now that I still get up and run, there's still in me the runner. Like now, this morning, I had that. I had the chasing energy. I had the running energy. I had weak energy. I had strong energy. But I set some goals. I was going to open up that Shopify account, and I did. I made a whole list of things that I did, things that I don't typically like doing very much. And I just made a list and I just started doing them. And then I'm kind of upset with myself because I still see places that I'm not following my true self. And I'm still holding on in different places. And I can still see how there's places that I'm setting, there's times that I am so in sync with myself. And there's times that I'm shaking. It seems like the spirals are getting closer together, quicker. And I want to say in some levels deeper, but also I'm overcoming them quicker because there's a pattern to it. And I already know how to let go. So I let go in the little things and the little bit bigger things, and I let go in the bigger things. And now I'm at the core. And that's the passing over into heaven on earth. It's overcoming your own weaknesses to where you are in, you feel your emotions, but you are in balance and in control of all of your emotions because you have already it's like know yourself. You've already known all of your emotions to the extreme, so you're not afraid of yourself anymore, and also you know yourself intimately. And that's what I feel like this twin flame journey is doing. It kind of forces you to go through all of your emotions. To the extremities. Extreme. Like the full paradox. I keep getting paradoxes over and over and over and over again. I have stones and silver in it, and then I just fill it here from the faucet. So all this morning, I've been feeling like from when I got up, I just felt like I was like rambling, but in my mind, rambling. There was no focal point on anything. It's like getting up and what do I do? I don't know. Somehow all of it seems to end up being part of the process, but I just kind of felt lost. And all I really wanted to do is to run away. Even though there's so many things that I want to do. There's so many things that I need to do. There's so many things that I can do to help myself. Even if it's just making inventory. So I ended up sitting down and I was busy all morning. And I did get quite a bit done. I opened up that Shopify store. I still don't know, like that's why I started feeling like that was something that I put on my list. I also put advertising on my list. So I did advertising. I built 5 different campaigns, I think it was. Kind of. Maybe I redid them. And then I went over my stuff a little bit. I put up a couple of videos. I also consider that like my God's work. So that's also like something that needs to get done. And then I opened that Shopify account. I'm sure there were more things in there that I did. Took the dogs for a walk. I'm sure there were more things in there that I did. Oh, I did. I got out a couple of invoices. I wrote them out so I can take them. And those are the kinds of things that I like less. And so I'm proud of myself for just doing it. And I'm kind of facing just doing stuff. then I had my list of things. And then I have like my obsessive thoughts. And it just keeps on coming up and taking over everything. To change that story. So no matter what, if anything, I feel accomplished in this day. I feel like I got that Shopify account open and I did some advertising, which is something that I was really procrastinating about because it also has to do with spending money, but it's also kind of like gambling money, and you have to be spot on with like your keywords. It's like a game and you really have to get into it. And it's like my focus won't go there. I got a really good job offer, like a kind of, let's say like suggestion sent this. I just see that that what I'm doing, one of the revenues that I'm taking, one of the things that I'm doing, or all of them combined, I sat down and I made a list. I sell on Amazon, I sell on Etsy, I sell in the stores. I have an eBay account that I can use if I want to sell on eBay. What else? I have the video thing going on. What else? Oh, and then I have the tourist shops. So I have like 3 tourist shops that I sell to, 3 or 4 tourist shops that I sell to. And that I haven't been keeping up hardly at all since the corona. Before the corona, it was like a lightweight. It would, subsidize my income a little bit every month, and have like I don't know, maybe like a third of my income or maybe a quarter of my income come from there. And it didn't take a lot of maintaining. So those are revenues that I have open that I can at least stock with what they have been taking. That way, at least I can get the maximum out of what we do have. And so I'm thinking that, and then maybe make a new product or 2 that don't take a lot for me to make, like a replica of other products that I have, and maybe introduce to them a couple of products that they don't have that I do have, just see if they want them. So those are some things that I can take action in. I can put up my digital prints into Etsy. Now that I have the AI help, I can use AI to help me optimize and write the listings. Because writing the listings is one of those things that makes me procrastinate. And using the AI is something that I enjoy doing because I keep on doing it. And like the better question you ask, the better answer you get. So I like that. And so I can put up my art on Etsy that I've been talking about for months and months and months. And really, all it really would need is a dedicated day. I can go in and put in videos in my Amazon listings, which will make it come out better. And also people can see. But that's also something I'm procrastinating around. I can improve listings with AI now. I can improve my keywords. I can pay some attention. I can just pay attention. That's all I really need to do is care. Once I care about it, it'll take off. I can put up my alcohol book, which is already written. Just design a cover for it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. That's why I'm procrastinating around it. Because of the editing and because of the designing, I have to figure out the name and design it. But it doesn't have to be anything fancy. And I can also use AI to help me with those things if I want to. I'm still the creative eye behind it. It's just like a shortcut into, it opens up more options for you to think about. and knowledgeable, has all of that knowledge that, of course, it's collecting knowledge about me too, of course. It's just kind of a payoff. I would love to just go live off the land and just be able to put a pattern and make art and just sell my art to people that like my art. That's what I would love to do. Have like a nice little like hobbit home. With trees and water running through it. And in nature. Okay, well, I'm going to take my mother to the dentist. So that I was telling all about that just so I could build up to that. I am taking my mother to the dentist. So I got an out. And because after I started doing that, and then I started thinking, okay, what is the store going to be about? Because I opened up the store. I even put in my credit card and everything. So I obligated myself to it. And then what's next is to pick a store name and start building. I even built I put up one of my products into it. Even though it doesn't even have a template yet or a design or anything, I uploaded one product. And I used AI to generate keywords and all sorts of things. Just I did the process. Once the process is open, then it's easier. So I did the process. And it's of something that I don't really like doing. So I did the process of something I don't really like doing. And I saw that it was pretty easy. It was pretty simple. I went on to Amazon and I took the listing stuff from there because there I built the listing over time. And so I took the title and the listing from there and the price from there and the keywords I generated. I think I was using AI. So I did that. And then I started thinking, okay, so what is the name? Because I have domains. I have different domains. I have my own name. I have friends in Galilee. I have friends in Israel. I have Schmalzling, which is like my my email, it's everything. My Etsy store is Schmalzling. My everything that I have is Schmalzling. It's like from my last name. My last name is Schmalz. So I'm wondering if I should and my TikTok is Schmalzling, and I think my Instagram is Schmalzling. So maybe I should just use Schmalzling. But then I was thinking maybe I wanted a different site that is Schmalzling. And like that's my site about me, and that this store would be something else, something themed around Israel, like artists from Israel or something like that. Or products from Israel, products that I like. There's all sorts of things that I like. So maybe it could be something like that. And then I call it Friends in Israel. And then I sell products of people from Israel and they do the shipping. Maybe. But I also want to design like cups and things like that. And I don't want it to have to be Israel themed. I want it to be whatever I want it to be. But I guess I can just do that. I don't know. See, now I'm going back to Schmaltzling because then if it's everything that I like, just putting stuff that I like, then why wouldn't it just be after me? What does that have to do with Israel? I bought that Friends in Israel, and I don't really know. Well, the idea is still cooking the idea is still cooking. I had like this premonition that I need to get those domains. Like this ta-da idea. And it's different people around Israel that have all sorts of unique things and places, for Airbnb people that come to visit. How I would be able to to be able to do something like that, I would have to have some kind of income from it because it's actually traveling around and so how would I be able to see? It's not completely thought out yet. Because what I would really like is just for them to have the opportunity to go to these unique places by themselves, you know? And I don't want it to turn into like an advertising thing where the businesses have to pay you to get in there. I want it to be authentic, people that really deserve being in there, places that I would want to know about if I was visiting Israel. Okay, my mom's calling, so I gotta go. Thanks for watching.